The match this week comes from Villa Park, where Aston Villa, who snuck 5 in their last home match against Southampton, faced Chelsea. Aston Villa looking very good with the likes of John McGinn, Ollie Watkins, who showed in the first 2 weeks of the season how good his goal scoring prowess is. His second one against Southampton, totally brilliant, unbelievable. You got a couple in that game. Also adding the experience and the captaincy of Villa man Jack Grealish, an out-and-out Villa man, could give him a key to victory this afternoon. And of course John McGinn, fine finishing from Villa, who can score goals. Having said that, Chelsea, who have spent nearly £300 million on new faces since Frank Lampard took over, well, it's been the old faces that have really done the business, really. N'Golo Kante and Mason Mount have really been the standout stars. That was Kante scoring in a match a fortnight ago. And here's Mason Mount, placing the side under threat but still sticking away. 2 draws is not the start that Frank Lampard would have hoped for. But he knows that he's under pressure from Roman Abramovich and will want an instant return on his investment. A very good afternoon from Villa Park. Should be a cracking game this afternoon. Here in the rain, the pitch heavily watered, obviously, with the rain overnight. Groundsman's done a magnificent job and he's got the pitch in fantastic conditions for tonight's game. And the teams I just about hearing are about to come out. So let me, without further ado, get you straight outside to Villa Park. And the man waiting high up in the Doug Ellis stand to take you through the action is our big match commentator, as usual. It's John Stuthard. Good afternoon, John. Well, thanks a lot, JB, and welcome to Villa Park on a wet and rainy day here in Birmingham. Villa with 2 wins under their belts here against Southampton, winning 5-1 and then a 2-1 victory over Leeds. Faced their toughest test yet against the Chelsea side, who have picked up 2 draws. They got to draw in the match 2 weeks ago live at White Hart Lane, and then last week against Manchester City drew 1-1. Looking to hit it third time lucky under Frank Lampard. This is the Aston Villa side with Martinez, the former Arsenal goalkeeper, in goal, and it's Matt Cash, Konza, Mings and Target the back 4. John McGinn, Douglas Luiz and Conor Hourihane in the midfield 3. And what a front 3 this is. Trezeguet, Grealish and Watkins up front. It's a really good side, and the likes of Watkins and Cash have really settled in well to life here at Villa Park. Let's look at the Chelsea side then with Kepa Arrizabalaga, then the normal goalkeeper. Azpilicueta, Christensen and Zuma are the back 4 along with Alonso. Kante and Jorginho are the 2 holding midfielders, with Kai Havertz, Loftus-Cheek and Mason Mount further forward, and Thibaut Werner the lone striker up front, which means no place for Tammy Abraham or Olivier Giroud. They're on the bench. Referee today comes from Swindon in Wiltshire. That's Simon Hooper, 38 years old. And we're all set to go then at Villa Park. A mystery, but quite a wet Villa Park here. It's the Villa in cloud and blue. Chelsea all in blue with white socks, and away we go. Villa attacking the goal to our right. That's the north stand. Chelsea, as I say, in the blue shirts, attacking the goal to our left. That's Holt End. The name was thrown there by Trezeguet, looking to try and find McGinn down that right hand side. Jorginho takes it up for Chelsea, finds Loftus-Cheek. Now Werner, real test of Aston Villa's early credentials here. 2 wins out of 2 from their first 2 games, winning a 5-1 win over Southampton. And a very good win against Leeds United at Ellen Road last week. This will be a real test of their credentials. Chelsea yet to win this season under Lampard. And here's Ollie Watkins, a man who's really in blistering form. Now can he take it up here and give Villa an early lead? Oh, he's hit the post. Grealish on the follow-up, blocked away by Christensen. But Aston Villa starting really well there. And Ollie Watkins, almost in the first few moments of the game, giving Villa what would have been a dream start. And they're still on the attack from the throw. Luiz tries the shots, and it's an easy one for Arrizabalaga. It would have been a super start for Villa, there's no doubt about that. But they're still on the attack away, and they're starting really well. Grealish, the captain, getting a shot off, and it's charged away by a sea of blue. And now Chelsea can breathe again with Jorginho. Gets it away towards Kai Havertz. Can he keep it in on that far side? He can, and he's got the one on target. And Chelsea might launch an attack themselves. It's Kai Havertz now. A real danger here, and it's a goal for Chelsea. 12.5 minutes gone, and Villa have been caught out. I'm not sure that's a good idea to go and salute like that in front of the Villa fans, but it's his first goal of the season. All his own work. It's a great move, a great goal. And Villa Park, which was a real sea of noise at the start, cauldron of noise, is now fallen silent. Chelsea in the lead. That's his first goal in Chelsea colours in the league. What a goal to get it. So Chelsea 1 up then at Villa Park. 13 minutes gone. Villa now have got to try and come from behind here. But they're capable of scoring good goals. And Trezeguet might finish it. Oh! Tremendous save by Arrizabalaga. And that's got Dean to his side right up for it now. They might be 1-0 down, but they're making chances. And there may well be an opportunity now for an equaliser. Grealish will take the corner. Takes the set pieces here for Villa. It's a deep one again towards the defender Mings at the back post. Chelsea got it away with Loftus-Cheek. Good start for Chelsea. Remember, they had a good start at Tottenham. They were 2 up against Tottenham and then contrived to blow a 2-goal lead 2 weeks ago. You may have seen it here on the match. At the moment, Simon Hooper hasn't had any big decisions to make, and here's Mount. And now a chance for Loftus-Cheek to make it 2. Off the post and in, and Chelsea lead 2-0. Well, they've soaked up a lot of Villa pressure. They broke out twice on the counter-attack and have scored 2 goals. And I have to say, both of them have been absolutely unstoppable. He's turned up beautifully on the half volley there, young Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Martinez didn't move. And as you saw there, the post absolutely shook to its very foundations, almost up the Richter scale. And 21 minutes on the clock. Chelsea go 2 goals ahead. So Ruben Loftus-Cheek makes it 2. Aston Villa find themselves 2 down, having done most of the attacking. Trezeguet, no foul there on him. Went down there, but Chelsea breaking away at will here. And Target needs to get the better of Havertz, and he hasn't done there. This could be problems here for Villa. Good challenge there by Douglas Luiz, and it had to be. Now then, Villa need to get a little bit of momentum going here with Jack Grealish. Anyone can inspire Aston Villa, it's this man. Oh, Simon Hooper's let that one go. Played the advantage. I'm not sure there was an advantage to have at the time, but Werner's got it, and it might just be the best piece of refereeing that Simon Hooper gives all season here. Because Chelsea are in a great position to make it 3, but the goalkeeper makes a smart save. And Jack Grealish will now receive a booking for that. And quite right too from Simon Hooper. It was a bit of a horrible challenge. On another day he might have seen red for that. My word. Maybe a little frustration there creeping in there with less than half an hour gone. But I have to say, Simon Hooper's refereed this magnificently. Chelsea corner, Martinez coming for that one. Only fisting it, not very far, it's got to be said. Villa having trouble clearing their lines, and the shot came back in. Havertz with the shot, it scuffed it just wide. And so you look again at that second Chelsea goal there. Rattles off the post. Watch the goal frame there shake as it cannons in off the post. And Chelsea 2 goals clear, but Villa have hit the woodwork themselves. Let's not forget that right at the start through Ollie Watkins, the man they got from Brentford. For today in good scoring form. They were good advantage play down. Watkins there played a lovely ball which almost got John McGinn in, but it was good stout Chelsea defending that stopped him there. And now here's Mason Mount here. Big danger here for Villa. And still Mount! And Martinez has stopped it. And Matt Cash puts it out for a corner. Well, to say it's a slow day at the office is an understatement. Just hasn't gone into it at all, Mr. Grealish. It's imperative that Villa get the next goal, really, because if they don't, it'll be a long afternoon for them here. The season won't be defined on this result alone, if it does turn out to be a defeat, but I'm sure Dean Smith will want to show, his boys will want to show a little bit of character. That's going to be a goal kick for Aston Villa. They've got to Fulham next, actually, Villa, next Saturday. Could be a bit of revenge in the air for that. They knocked the Cottagers knocked Villa out of the FA Cup last year in the third round. So they want a little bit of revenge this season. Begin. Watkins, no foul. Good challenge there by N'Golo Kante. Werner with a chest down. Werner again. Loftus-Cheek, and Havertz is through again. And Thibaut Werner could make it three, but Cash is there when Havertz was closing in on it. Villa just can't get the ball back off Chelsea at the moment. It's a bit of an hopeless task for them as Havertz tries another shot. Cannon's off the post. Bernard saved by Martinez. And somehow Villa survive. Grealish. He ran into traffic there. Last minute of the first half. And then it'll be down to the fourth official to add on whatever's necessary. In fact, he will add on 3 minutes here. Live on JB Sports. The match live. Coming to you from Villa Park, Birmingham, where Aston Villa trail Chelsea. But it's been far from a convincing Chelsea performance. They just broke out at will. They hit the post twice, having said all that. They could score another one. Mount! Over the top, and the whistle goes for half time. Well, it's been a strange first half in more ways than one, because Aston Villa trail here 2-0. They could have scored right at the start. Villa, they had 2 or 3 good chances, but then Havertz with a superb individual goal and a superb half volley from Loftus-Cheek makes it 2-0 to Chelsea at half time, and we'll be back with the second half. Welcome back to Villa Park on the match with me, John Stutton, in the commentary box. Aston Villa 2-0 down. Goals from Havertz, his first goal of the season. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, also his first of the season, incidentally. Has given Chelsea a commanding lead. Mind you, they had a similar lead at Tottenham at this stage 2 weeks ago, live on this very programme, and they tried to draw 2-2. There is hope for Villa fans. Grealish. Just haven't been able to get Watkins in as much as they would have liked, Aston Villa. That's down to Lampard's tactical genius, I suppose. Under a lot of pressure, Frank. £300 million spent on new talent this summer. It's got to pay off sooner than later. And this is Timo Werner now. Chelsea attacking the north stand away to my right. Aspilicueta, the Chelsea captain. Kante, who can hit him as well. Scored a cracker against Tottenham on this show a couple of weeks ago live. And Villa are going to make a change. Marvelous Makamba is going to come on with Dean Smith's side. They need a little bit of fresh impotence. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Villa having to chase. A lost cause here at the moment. They won their first 2 games, albeit against Southampton and against Leeds, even tougher opponents in their own right, but nothing against Pearson is what they're facing now as Werner tries another good shot. And I have to say, Martinez has made a smart save, and it keeps it at 2-0. May have been touch and go, maybe for offside, but the goalkeeper stood up to the task and has kept Villa, for the moment anyway, in the game. Chelsea corner. Headed away there Christensen. Again, the shot was in there. Campbell wins the header. And then Ollie Watkins. Oh, against Zuma. Very good in the challenge. Werner. Chipping it in there. Martinez has had to come away from home, but the referee is well for offside. Against Loftus-Cheek, and well, it was a touch and go, but I think the linesman got it right. As I say, the lines there proving to be the contrast there as Chelsea make a substitution. Callum Hudson-Odoi comes on to replace Mason Mount, who was quite unfortunate not to score himself in that first half. Well, we're really needing something to drop their way at the moment. It's just been their afternoon in the rain here at Villa Park. I bet it's a marvellous game. The Chelsea fans enjoying themselves here, and they get a corner off Tyrone Mings. 25 minutes to play. 2-0 ahead. And a good day out West London side. Now what happened there? There's a corner. Back to the substitution. Tammy Abraham going to come on. So still no goal yet for Timo Werner. Still a long way to go yet in the season. So it's a corner. Callum Hudson-Odoi will float one in. He does, a big long one towards Abraham. What's the referee giving here? Goal kick. Well, 2 goals down. We need something now to just give them a little bit of confidence. And well, Watkins needs to be showing a bit more there for Hourihane. Need to be going far forward, and Hourihane there can't offer any support there. Loftus-Cheek. Now Havertz. We've got the first one, of course. Now Grealish. Now can he get Watkins away? Watkins might get away from Zuma. He might just get away from Zuma. It's only Watkins now for Villa. And it's a great save by Arrizabalaga. Just maybe took one touch too many there, which made it difficult for Arrizabalaga to be beaten. Villa get a corner. Substitution for Chelsea. Chelsea about to make a change. Off comes Loftus-Cheek, who got the second one. And Mateo Kovacic will replace him now. Don't forget all the goals from yesterday's games coming up for you after this match this afternoon. We've got the League Cup highlights as well, involving Aston Villa in week, as Crawley Town is one of our highlights. Crawley Town visiting Villa Park for a very tasty League Cup tie here in midweek. But here's Havertz now on a Sunday afternoon here for Chelsea. A good challenge again by Mings, but it's not doing Villa any favours at the moment. He's had a super game today, Kepa Arrizabalaga. Chelsea might be winning by 2-0, because so easily Villa could have so easily had 3 or 4 themselves. Not been a cut and dry 2-0 result at the moment for Chelsea. Kovacic with great skills there, trying to go alone there, which isn't the best prophecy. Grealish almost getting past Aspilicueta. They've done well the first 2 games, Villa, and they've done well a bit in spells here today. Just the defence has let them down when they needed to most. And here's Havertz again, and of course Kante, tremendous save made by Martinez inside the final 9 minutes of the game. We'll see Al Ghazi come on for Villa. He's going to replace the ineffective Trezeguet. Villa looking for something back in this as the header comes in from Tammy Abraham. So the end goes wide. That would have settled the issue once and for all. Well, they've played okay, Villa, but it's been a chasing experience for them against a red-hot Chelsea side. When I say red-hot, I mean red-hot. Villa just haven't got their passing game going. The midfield has been outfought by the Chelsea one. I suppose when you spend £300 million on new talent, you expect it to be nurtured straight away. Kai Havertz, one of the buys, has certainly been up there for man of the match in my opinion. And Jorginho with a shot well held there by Martinez. But they're not going to give up by any means though, even if it's just consolation at the end of it for them. We had a good goal today from the live television audience. And we'll be seeing plenty more of them on JB Sports in the coming months, I'm sure. Oh, that's a mistake. That could be 3. Kovacic pulls it wide. Well, Chelsea will get their first win of the season. 2 draws in their opening 2 games. This one far from easy today. Grealish. Hopkins can't get through. That's a foul. Referee played an advantage. Espequeta will pick up a yellow card from referee Simon Hooper. Well, I have to say he's had a fairly good game. Refereed it sensibly. He's trying to let the game go as much as he can. And one must say it's been very good refereeing. So Villa now within 3 minutes after the 5. Looking to pull something back now with John McGinn. And it's going all the way. McGinn! Well, it'd have been no more than consolation, but it would have been a lovely moment for Aston Villa. They've been so unfortunate in front of goal. They've hit the post, the goalkeeper saved, and John McGinn has put in one of the easiest chances of the afternoon wide of the target. It's not been Villa's afternoon here, but they'll win plenty more games, I'm sure. They've won plenty of plaudits for their style of play this afternoon. Shouldn't be too downhearted as the whistle goes from referee Hooper. It's Chelsea who take it 2-0. Both goals coming in the first half. First one from Kai Havertz. The second one a terrific volley from Loftus-Cheek. Villa hit the post. Kepa made 3 smart saves. Martinez made some super saves in the second half. But it just wasn't their day here at Villa Park. It certainly was Chelsea's, and Frank Lampard's side get their first 3 points of the season. It's finished here at a rainy Villa Park. Aston Villa 0, Chelsea 2, and we'll be back in a few moments. Well, welcome back, and well, disappointing day for Aston Villa. Beaten 2-0 by Chelsea today. Wasn't as clear-cut as victory as the scoreline suggested. Villa were unlucky in a lot of ways, but those 2 goals after those first 2 goals after 23 minutes really killed the game off as far as Chelsea were concerned. Both teams could have had goals today. We could have had more than the 2, but having said that, there were 2 magnificent goals. The first from Kai Havertz, the second a beautiful half volley from Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Well, we've had 2 goals so far today. Now you're going to see for the next 15-20 minutes plenty more where they came from as we give you stacks of goals from yesterday's action. And John Stuttard begins his roundup on Friday night as Everton took on Southampton.
Welcome to Goodison Park. Will you please welcome...
So away we go then here at Goodison Park. Everton in the blue, attacking the Gladys Street end away to my right. This is James Rodriguez. Already early on, and a chance here for Havertz. He's away from the Southampton defenders and has scored in off the post. And Everton have taken the lead in only the first minute of the game. Goodison Park is erupted. And Everton, who have started the season so well, are in front by a 1-0. Well, this is what happened. James Rodriguez went past the whole of the Southampton back 4. McCarthy beaten at the near post. It went in off the post. and nestles sweetly into the opposite corner of the net. Everton in the lead, and not long gone, about a minute. Here's Rodriguez, and that's a foul. That'll be a free kick. Foul by James on Bertrand, and James picks up a yellow card for that. It's a tough decision, I must say. But he did take his man. Although he did get the ball, but he did get the man equally as well. So I suppose in some actual circles that's deemed to be a yellow card decision. I think a free kick would have just sufficed for Southampton in that case. Here's Stuart Armstrong on the far side. Ownership in there towards Nathan Redmond, who got the header in. Coleman can't get it away. Long could get in there, and a goal from Redmond. Southampton, with 13 minutes gone, are level. And Redmond runs to the supporters and celebrates in front of them. There they are, the Southampton supporters. It's 1-1 at Goodison. And it's a real good game now. And Everton, who have started the season so well, have really been caught out from the back. It's the first goal they've conceded this season. And I've got to say, Ancelotti will be fuming about it. But having said that, it's a great finish that from Redmond. 1-1. This is a good run, this. In the first 15 minutes again, it's James Rodriguez. And the Colombian forces a fantastic save. James has played for Ancelotti before in his career, most notably at Real Madrid. Well, he's forced a very good save there. And here's Richarlison now. Everton late siege. Calvert-Lewin waiting in the middle, but McCarthy took it so well. Because if he hadn't have got the ball here, as Richarlison cut the ball back, then Calvert-Lewin would have had a simple tap in. Here's Redmond. Romeo. Was charged down by Mina, but Redmond gets it again. Ball playing in there. Ings! Oh, he's hit the post! He can't buy a goal at the moment. Long! And again, Ings! And saved by Pickford. Well, there was a chance. Good crossing there, and Ings hits the near post. He has a second bite after long effort charged away, but Pickford was well stationed at the near post. Well, I've had nearly a quarter of an hour of this second half, and still stalemate. That's a good ball though to Redmond. Can he get the cross in? It'll come to Bertrand here. Redmond for Southampton. Can he get the cross off? Bertrand might. Got a bit of space to work in there. And Armstrong was lurking, and it's away by Everton. And now a chance for them to launch an attack with Calvert-Lewin. And here's James Rodriguez. He's had plenty to say for himself this afternoon or this evening, as well as a booking. Calvert-Lewin's in there, and it's tucked away by the defender, Stevens. 13 to play. Here come Everton. This is Gomez. Rodriguez. And the shot. Oh, good save. James Rodriguez sporting the best of Alex McCarthy here. It's a good effort. McCarthy saw it all the way. Well, off comes Romeo. And Will Smallbone, the name that is, he'll come on now to replace him for the remaining few minutes that remain. Here it comes towards Calvert-Lewin, who got the header in, and it will be back to Luca Dean, who strayed offside. And as you'll see here on the 18-yard line, camera here, you see as soon as Calvert-Lewin's headed it, he's back on the field of play. He's strictly offside. And Ings might take that down, and King gets back in him, and two former Burnley teammates there colliding with one another. It's a free kick to Southampton in a very dangerous position here for Everton. Michael Keane picks up a yellow card from the referee, and it could be trouble here for the Everton side. They've decided to take off Gomez and replace him with the experienced Fabian Delph. He's been all over the place, Leeds and Manchester City amongst his former clubs. And what can he do here now, Ward-Prowse? He can hit him from this distance. James Ward-Prowse, and a good save from Pickford. Now, he held on well there, Jordan Pickford. Let's have a look at the replay. Got it over the wall, had the dip, not the accuracy, and the goalkeeper saw it all the way. Good save by Pickford. We're into the final minute of the 3. Here's Seamus Coleman, Calvert-Lewin waiting in the middle. It's towards Rodriguez again, who got it in. Calvert-Lewin, good save, but the flag is up for offside. And the goal wouldn't have counted. And he was a good couple yards offside, it must be said. So the goal would not have stood regardless. McCarthy's save was made purely for nothing because it wouldn't have gained anything anyway. As the whistle goes, it's a point apiece at the end of it all. Good game. Everton's 100% record's gone to their disgruntlement of the fans. It's a good point for Ralph Husenherdl, Southampton, but 2 points dropped for Everton. Final score, Everton 1, Southampton 1.
Thank you for attending today's match.
Corner to Wolves, it's spreading in there. Jimenez got up, and Pope got on the loose ball and got it away. And he bowls it out, Taylor with a little flick. McNeil, Burnley having won their first 2 games amazingly at Anfield and then beat West Brom Wolves as well, was very convincingly. A good ball from Barnes. Could get one on his way. Can he get away from Cody? Yes he can. Can he finish? Yes he can. Correct one. 8 minutes gone. The Clarets are in the lead. They lead at Molineux. They may have only 18 fit first teamers, but they're really defying all the odds again this season. What a shot that is from the New Zealand international. Beyond the dive of Rui Patricio, and Burnley, who have an 100% record, take the lead at Molineux. Saiss. Johnny Otto. Saiss again. Martinho. Oh, it's turned into trouble, and here's Cork. Barnes up ahead of him, and what a good pass that is. Can Barnes get in behind Cody? He can, and he slams it in for 2. Ashley Barnes doubles Burnley's lead, and he celebrates somber on the far side in front of the Burnley fans. Oh, what a start for the Clarets. Could they keep their 100% record going? Well, they might look undone at the moment, the way they're playing at the moment. Through Patricio's legs, and Burnley are 2-0 in the lead. Wolves really need something now. This is Jimenez. Oh, Ben Mee is giving him the slip. Now can he give Tarkowski and Taylor the slip? Yes, he can. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Jimenez. And Wolves are pulled a goal back with only 20 minutes on the clock. 3 goals in the first 20 minutes. We've got some game on here at Molineux this afternoon, that's for sure. Raul Jimenez past the whole Burnley defence practically, beyond the brilliant Nick Pope. They've had no chance at all. And all of a sudden, Wolves are back in business. It's 2-1. Now Westwood. Oh, he did superbly well there, Westwood. Burnley have only had 34% possession, but still lead. Westwood's cross is a good one. McNeil! Well, that should have been 3-1 in a nutshell. Good cross in round Westwood, and McNeil should be hitting the target for me. Big chance missed. Oh, that's a good ball to Traore as we go towards the dying embers of the first half. Jimenez! Oh, what a save that is! What a save there by Nick Pope! Traore's cross. Jimenez spotted equalise, but Nick Pope there had absolutely other ideas. Dendonka for Wolves. Straight to Westwood here from Brian Hill's pass, and here's Wood. Oh, that's a good save. That's a brilliant save by Rui Patricio. It keeps Wolves in the game, because if Burnley had scored there, I'm not sure Wolves could have come back from that, to be very, very honest with you. Wolves are still in there with a shout, and here's Traore. He'll get there and he'll have the wood on Taylor. That's a good ball in. Oh, what a superb goal that is! Raul Jimenez, take a bow! The overhead kick done to absolute perfection. 2-2. It's a cracking match here at Molineux now. The ball threaded out towards the far side. A first time cross, and what about that for an overhead? Beautiful goal. Pope no chance. And Wolves in spectacular style are back in the game at 2-2. What an incredible game here at Molineux. Well, we're back underway, and well, there's been some game here at Molineux. Here's Brownhill, past one. He's past Cody. He's past Martinho. He's past Ndonga. And he's past the goalkeeper as well. What a superb individual goal. That is an individual goal of pure genius from Josh Brownhill. It's 3-2 to the Clarets. He went past 3 Wolves defenders and then the goalkeeper as if they never existed. And in this topsy-turvy game, Burnley lead again. They lead by 3 goals to 2. What a game. Traore has it on the far side. Oof. Taylor went in very hard there. And the referee is going to take exception. I think he's going to book him. Yeah. Won't he right? Taylor now goes into the referee's notebook. Wolves have a 3 kick. Can Martinho deliver the oracle again in towards Daniel Prudence? Tarkowski got a flick and the ball led in there and me got it away. McNeil. Taylor, oh, he's lost it. And Traore is in there. And he's got Jimenez in the middle. Can he get it towards Jimenez? He can. Oh, he scored. He's got a hat-trick. 3-3. Unbelievable. The scenes at Molineux are just unbelievable. We've had some crackers here this season in their 2 home games. They had that 2-2 draw on opening day against West Bromwich Albion. And now they've got a 3-3 against Burnley, who will count themselves so unfortunate not to go away with all 3 points. But Raul Jimenez has just rescued potentially a point for Wolverhampton Wanderers with a hat-trick. Seconds remaining now, and there we go. The 5 minutes have been played, and surely the referee will blow for the end. Wood, well tackled in, and there's the whistle. It's finished 3-3 in a tremendous topsy-turvy game. Burnley scorers, Wood, Barnes and Brownhill, they led twice. Jimenez with a hat-trick for Wolves, but what a match at Molineux. It's finished here, Wolves 3, Burnley 3 in an absolute classic.
Welcome to Anfield. Please welcome to the pitch.
Liverpool are still struggling at the moment to get any good results together, but they made a positive start against Crystal Palace. Remember, they'd lost their first 2, and Mo Salah thought he was going to get in there for the first one, but Guaita made a good block. But then Wolf Sahar started to weave some of that magic trickery of his, and he got past the Liverpool defence and then flicked it over brilliantly past Alisson, over his head and into the back of the net, and it gave Palace at that stage quite a surprise lead. Remember, this was a side that lost badly to Everton last week on the match. Liverpool did rally. Mo Salah with the corner. And Bobby Firmino heading wide. And Jurgen Klopp knew that was a big chance. But then Bobby Firmino made up for it. Ran on the stroke of half time. Lovely skills here. Split the Palace defence to shreds. And scored his 2nd goal of the season. They were in charge at that time. It was a good spell for Liverpool. And Bobby Firmino, the nice little shuffle. And Liverpool were back in it. Normal service you thought was resumed. They had another chance there in the second half, but that was about as good as it got. Bobby Firmino had enough, and then the sucker punch, the winning goal coming just 6 minutes from time. Will Sahar leading it in there, and Jeffrey Schlupp back to Michy Batshuayi, and then he got the look at the rebound, and Crystal Palace stole all 3 points. It's 3 defeats on the sprint for Liverpool, who are now rock bottom of the Premier League. The champions rock bottom. Palace with a great result.
Number 22, Benjamin Mendy. Number 17.
This game was unexplosive for 65 minutes until Riyad Mahrez splashed the game into life with the opening goal for Manchester City. But then Fulham equalised with a terrific goal 10 minutes from time in it for Johansson, laying in Alex Mitrovic, and he just dinked it beautifully over Edison's head, and Fulham looked on course for what was probably an improbable point when you looked at the bookmakers' odds at the start. But Mitrovic is doesn't care about reputation, he cares about goals, and he thought he drew his side level, but in the last minute of the game, deep into stoppage time, Gabriel Jesus, lovely bit of skill, got away from 2 defenders and then blasted past Araola to give Manchester City a late victory. But Fulham didn't half run them close. Not a spectacular game, but a great finish nonetheless. City with the 2-1 winners. Well, for an early start, it looked as if it was going to be a bad day for Manchester United when Bonner scored from a poorly cleared corner to give West Ham an early lead with 18 minutes on the clock. But then Manchester United decided, right, enough was enough, let's cut loose. And Anthony Martial ran riot at the London Stadium yesterday. This was the first goal. Great finish right up into the top corner, and he was delighted. That brought Manchester United back level at 1 apiece. Right on the stroke of half time as well when he got that one into the second half. Fernandes to Martial, got through, beat the goalkeeper Fabianski into the same left hand corner. 2-1 to Manchester United, and Martial at that stage had got them both. And United still went on the rampage. They kept on attacking West Ham. Marcus Rashford involved in the next one. Good control there. The ball played in there, and it broke to Bruno Fernandes to smash it into the net after the initial cross was charged away. Caught the goalkeeper unawares, and Fernandes just thrashed into the net. That made it 3-1 at this stage. 3-1 to United. And then Martial got 2 more for 4 in total. The first one, Fernandes playing the ball through. Martial timing his run to perfection. Got away from Angelo Bonner and finished it off superbly. That completed his hat-trick. But there was more to come from Martial, and the Frenchman did not disappoint with the next and final goal. Here he is picking up the ball midway inside the West Ham half, goes past the defenders, and again, same place, same left-hand corner. 4 goals for Martial, a 5-star Manchester United performance, and they bounce back from Wolves in the best possible way. 5-1 winners at West Ham.
Welcome to the Emirates Stadium.
Leeds made a confident start against Arsenal, but this opportunity, as Bamford's shot was blocked and then Rodrigo just fired wide, that was about as close as it got for Leeds, as good as it got, because then Arsenal took the lead on 20 minutes. A quick purple into the far corner. That's his 3rd goal in 3 games, and his move from Chelsea has been a good one. And then Arsenal wrapped up the points in the second half. Holding starting the move. Willian down that far side, the right hand side, and there was Lacazette to finish it off just shy of the hour mark. A good win for Arsenal, and Leeds still a lot of work to do. They've lost their last 2, and worries are starting to appear.
Welcome to the Hawthorn.
A 1-1 draw at the Hawthorns, but West Brom made a blistering start. Diangana, good skills, played the ball towards Pereira, and then his little inch-perfect pass. Robertson, lovely turn, drew out to Radke, and Newcastle, who beat Liverpool last week, fell behind in the 2nd minute of this one here at the Hawthorns. It stayed that way until 7 or 8 minutes into the second half. Good football this. Jeff Henrik starting the move. Almiron down the right-hand side. Lovely control. Still and got away from O'Shea superbly. The ball knocked back, and Callum Wilson followed up from 3 yards, empty net, couldn't miss from there. The honours evening in the end. It was an uninspiring game, and in the end probably neither side deserved to win it. So 1-1, just about right between these two.
Make some noise as our teams today.
Brighton got off to a fantastic start. They needed to win this game. Both sides needed to win this game. They hadn't won all season. Sheffield United had got a draw against West Ham, but Basuma scored a fantastic goal after 8 minutes to put the Seagulls into the lead, and it kept them up Blackburn for a very, very good all-round performance against Sheffield United. The second goal, Neil Maupay involved this time into Trossard, and this was a good Brighton move. And looking at Adam Lallana, the flag stayed down, and he gets his first goal for the club since joining from Liverpool in the summer. A great moment for Adam Lallana, and Brighton were 2 up and coasting, and that was the scoreline at half time, as Sheffield United were looking down and out. But Chris Wilder had a bit of a word in the truth at half time, and in 10 minutes into the second half they duly got a little reward. Ollie McBurney with a good run. That's his 2nd goal in 2 games. It brought the Blades back into it, and you thought they might just steal a point from here. It was a good finish from McBurney, and it got the Sheffield United fans just hoping for a second, but all that hope was gone around about the 60th minute mark. Here's Trossard, good run, and a surefire shot into the top left-hand corner. That sealed the points for Brighton. A great win for Graham Potter's side. They needed that after a couple of bad defeats to start the season. Sheffield United still winless and only 1 point on the board, but Brighton a very good result.
Thank you for attending today's.
And finally, a really poor game and a really frustrating day for Jose Mourinho's Tottenham as they were beaten by Leicester City, who were going very well under Brendan Rodgers. One goal, won it. Yuri Tillemans with the run. There was the shot saved by Lloris, and then Ben Davies' calamitous own goal put the Foxes into the lead. And they held on to the lead for the rest of the game. It was a very early lead they took, and they held on to it very, very gamely. The nearest Spurs came in truth was around about the 62nd minute. Harry Kane playing a lovely ball to Moura, but Celso couldn't finish the job off. And in the end, it turned out to be a very frustrating day for Tottenham and a very good day for Leicester. We'll be winners 1-0. Well, thanks, John, and welcome back. Hope you enjoyed that little roundup. So Leicester now top of the table with a resounding 3 wins from 3 games, as you just saw there against Tottenham. Everton dropped points, so they up to second. Burnley stay third after their 1-1 draw with Wolves. Arsenal now move up to 4th with a resounding 2-0 win over Leeds. United, with that 5-1 win, move up to 5th place. Aston Villa dropped to 6th this afternoon. Wolves creep up to 7th. Chelsea creep up to 8th with the win in our live match today. Spurs drop to 9th. Man City are now into the top 10 for the first time this season with their first win of the season. Palace, Newcastle, Fulham, Leeds United still there. 1 win, and that was against Man City. Brighton with their first win move out the bottom 3. West Brom, Sheffield United still yet to win. And then West Ham, Southampton and Liverpool, who have lost their first 3 games. Already 9 points behind. And we're not even at August yet. It really, really defies belief that this could be, at this early stage, this could be possible. But there you go. So Liverpool bottom at this stage of the season. Who would have thought it? But it's Leicester City, the 2016 champions, who are top at the moment. And don't forget, on Wednesday night, we've got some League Cup highlights for you. We'll have 3 outstanding games from the second round for you in a special match highlights program, second round highlights, and we'll also round up all the scores from that week, that midweek section. Plus, we'll bring you news of the third round draw as well. So stay tuned. Wednesday night, you can see highlights of 3 of the most outstanding EFL League Cup ties here on JB Sports. And not only that, it's the 60th. Just before we carry on, it will be the 60th anniversary of this tournament beginning. So what a way to celebrate 60 years by watching all the action that matters in this competition from JB Sports. Remember, we've got highlights of rounds 2 to 4, and then we'll have at least 2 live matches from round 5 from the quarterfinals. Both semi-finals live for you, both legs of all semi-finals, and of course we'll have the final live in March. What a nice way to have the League Cup's 60th anniversary. But the highlights of the second round, 3 outstanding games, plus a few goal highlights, plus a roundup of all the action coming your way on Wednesday night on JB Sports. And our main match finally next weekend is Leicester City against Manchester City, live from the King Power Stadium. Vardy and co be having a party. They're the only team left with a 100% record. City back to winning ways with a 2-1 win yesterday. A big game in prospect there. Leicester going really well again under Brendan Rodgers. This will be a tough test against Manchester City. Can they do it? You'll tune in next Sunday to find out from the King Power Stadium as Leicester take on Manchester City. But here at Villa Park this afternoon, it's been a day to forget for Aston Villa. They had chances. They hit the post a couple of times. Kepa made 3 good saves. But those 2 super goals, firstly from Kai Havertz, a superb individual goal, and then Ruben Loftus-Cheek in off the post sealed Chelsea's victory, and a good victory too, by 2-0. Hope you've enjoyed the action and all the weekend's goals. Join us in midweek for the for those League Cup highlights I was talking about, and we'll see you at the King Power next week. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and hit that notification bell here on JB Gaming. But from us all here on the match this afternoon for FIFA 21, have a good day from Villa Park. Ta-ra for a bit. Bye bye.